I've been busy. Mbadde neekwese kubanga mwemanyi mutawaanya ebibuuzo byammwe bitaggwa. But I've been so busy though. I've been focusing on business, but also working on. I've just released my latest album, the Wendy album. It has 14 songs. Mugende ku YouTube subscribing Angela Katatumba and enjoy my music. Album. 14 songs, the Wendy album.
How many collabos?
Collabos are there, about 4 or 5 with different artists. Mugende mulabe. When is the right time to release an album? Zenkola change agala at my time. What time do you think I should have released an album? Anyway, I've released it now.
Where can people find your album?
But they can find it on YouTube, Angela Katatumba. Muwulirize ate musubscribing ate mwerabira. The same questions, you guys.
And the artists.
Okay, talk about the producers.
The producers, there's obviously Daddy Andre with Wendy. Then there is Big Nash. There's Cash Kid from Nairobi, Kenya. And a number of others. Stain. Yeah. And others.
Why did you decide to call it Wendy?
Because obviously Wendy is the biggest song on the album. Yeah, and Wendy's doing so well. It's growing. And yeah, it's the biggest song on the album. That's why.
Should we say that it's a big song just because Daddy Andre is the one to produce it?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, why not? Yeah.
Just because Daddy Andre.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Yes.
Should we say it's the first song because Daddy Andre is the producer of it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the biggest song on the album, and I think Bantu Banji, they were so like into the whole relationship, so of course it's the song with the most attention, so making it the biggest song, obviously.
Don't you think it's just too early for you to judge as the biggest song since you haven't had the album yet?
Amen. That's my prayer. I pray I'm too early actually, because there are other great songs there that people may decide, but Wendy's just because I had released it earlier. So that's why it has a head start. But you're right. Other songs may be bigger.
Does this show that you don't believe in other songs? You don't believe in yourself that you can even come out publicly and confess that Wendy is the biggest song on the album?
Guy, Kakana. What is happening? No. The album is the album and it's just been released. The biggest song so far on the album is Wendy because it was released earlier. And that's why the album is called the Wendy album, because of all the attention it got, because of the relationship, blah, blah, blah. But I pray that other songs will be bigger. I pray the whole album becomes big. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sticking to the facts right now. Wendy is...
So many people go ahead to do singers party, singers party. Why haven't you gone with the trend? Why are you deciding to just go with the
Me, I don't follow trends, if you notice. I don't do trends. I do what I want, when I want, in the time I want. Like for now, for the last full year, actually, my focus has mainly been business. I've been so focused on the business side.
Where Ugandans are crying, where artists are crying, there's no money for your riding. What's the case?
Of course, I thank God. And I thank my father, His Excellency Professor Boni Katatumba, and my mom, Gertrude Katatumba. I mean, they've made it for me and my brothers, and they've given us such amazing lives and opportunities. So I just give them the honor and the glory after God. So that's why. That's when you see Katatumba, I want people to remember my papa, Boni Katatumba. So that's the reason I even labeled the car Katatumba, so they can remember what a great man he was, and I'm trying to, elevate his legacy.
Once we saw a guy coming in and bringing a car, bringing a ride. So we thought maybe there was another one who just came in. Another ride.
No. Of course, while those men were offering me cars for marriage, you're offering me, first of all, old cars. They're offering me old cars, very old cars, on condition I marry them. No. That's why I tell women to be independent, so that you don't have to settle for, things like those. So no, those ones I rejected their marriage proposals with their cars, because I know that I can work hard, I'm independent, and I can get my own even better ones than they were offering. So this is me alone. That's doing so well on the market already. And yeah, it's
because you call Daddy Andre over.
why not? Yeah, he's a great producer. This is the second hit he has written for me, Chitegera. So you roll with what's going.
What happened between you and your manager in the black market?
I wouldn't like to go into so many details, but just know that I'm still with Black Market Records, but I'm not signed under Black Market. Black Market, I partnered with them to distribute, for example, now the Wendy album. So they are distributing the Wendy album, but I'm not signed. But with the manager, it just didn't work out. It's unfortunate, yeah.
Congratulations. You can tell me right.
Thank you.
Are you back in love?
Ate in love with who?
Nedda
bambi. That is so not true. Luli abasajja babadde bangala nkunkwana nga babadde bagamba mbagenda kumpa BV8 and old ones. But that on condition I marry them. Of course I can't. Ukitegeera. So nabigana nebirabo byabwe nabigana. Because you can't just be with a man on the street from anywhere and you're not sure. Ukitegeera.
But tuli mu economy, people are crying, artists are crying. For you are buying new rides, you're bringing new rides.
Munanga, I thank my parents. I thank His Excellency Professor Boni Katatumba, my dad who passed. May he rest in peace. I thank my mom, Gertrude Katatumba, who's alive. I mean, if it wasn't for them creating such a legacy for us, what would we do? You know what I'm saying? So thank God for them. Yeah, it's because of them. Just for music.
Naye abantu beebuuza nti Angela Katatumba, you're 40 years and above, but toli
Who says that? That is you will continue guessing my age, Banange. You'll continue. If I'm telling you that I have time, who are you to say I don't have time? Nze sijja kubagamba myaka byange kubanga temuli magezi mu kuyogera bya myaka okitegeera. I'm not interested in that. So you will continue guessing, but I'll do things at my timing.
You look beautiful, you have money. Kiki kyekigaanya okuba nti ofuna omusajja gw'oyagala?
Kubanga nina choices, I don't have to settle. Abawala bangi bali wano basettlinga kubanga they want security, kubanga they want to depend on someone because they were raised kunoonya omusajja wabeereyo, he takes care of them. But I am lucky I don't have those problems because I'm independent. I was raised to be independent. So when you're independent or ina choices, you can say sigena genda nawe leero okitegeera no yes no. I can decide what I want. So siri kasigiri, sina pressure.
According to the people who are near you, n'engamba ezitambula bagamba nti oyagala abasajja g'osobola okontrolinga akwoleza ku bupale.
Ati the problem is that mwe bantu mwe muwulira mbwe woman is independent mulooza nti no njagala ku back controlling. No, I don't have to control anyone. I just want somebody who will work with me. Njagala a partner. Because you guys are so used to putting women down, nobateka wansi, si kirungi. Okitegeera? So nze sijja kukiriza. For me, I want a man, we work together, we raise each other up.
You have everything. Waliko married, by the way, mu America. Kiki ekyagaana okuba nti obufumbo bugenda maaso nawe? Ate na buli musajja gw'oyagala, you end up crying.
Just omanyi bya relationships si byangu mwana. It refused. I'm not going to sit there and guma okitegeera sijja kikola ekyo. So if things don't work out, I get out. Nze njagala omusajja who is going to come and develop me. We develop together. He's also doing well. I'm doing well. and we appreciate each other. Not musajja ajana with rules and regulations because you're a woman you must go and cook. Nedda sebo okitegeera.
What is the role of the woman in marriage?
A role of the woman, you see, the problem is that Africa, to Charlie Mabega mentally, a woman is supposed to be a slave to a man. That's what you want. So when you say a woman is not a slave to a man, mutandika kugamba oyo ayagala ayoze ebuwale buyabwe. No, I'm just saying a woman can also be of value. A woman can also bring something to the table. You get it? Eh?
Yes, I'm getting.
So what's the problem with that? It doesn't mean she doesn't want to be married. She means she wants someone who can, we elevate each other.
Of recently, we're in a relationship with Daddy Andre and we're breaking her up for HIV tests. But Chichi, buli musakazi gwabera naye, they don't settle. Wamuloga. Uli mulogo.
No, sidi mulogo.
Okay.
But of course, somebody, when you've been with the best, it's not easy.
Hey, what do you mean by the best?
When you've been associated with the best, it's not easy after that. It's downhill after that.
Yeah? You're going.
More than.
More than going.
I consider myself a diamond, honey. I'm a rare jewel. And why? Because I love to be a woman who brings value to the table. I want to always be a woman who brings value to the table. Yeah.
When was your last time to cook?
I don't cook, honey. Maybe in the US. Maybe in the US.
What happened between you and the guy in the US?
My ex-husband?
Yes.
Just Ghana, you know. Yeah, I was too young. I was in my teens. I was too young to be married anyway. Just Ghana.
Your years okula and you're showing nothing between your love. Tokule noberanga mukadanyirira.
Munange, I don't know why muteka too much emphasis on marriage and children. I don't understand it. Because that's not really an achievement. An achievement can't be something that everybody can do so easily and effortlessly. That's not an achievement. Achievement is hustling, making money out there, doing serious stuff. So to me, that's my focus. The families will come later when the time comes. And I have time. So.
Abasajja abakulu bakutama, there is some rumors around town about you want one of the big daddy.
But who is starting this rumor? That is so not true, Ananga, you people. Me, I don't have a choice as long as somebody is above 18 and they are speaking sense and they come correct. I have no problem.
Because love yakutama because olowooza abasajja baagala kubba ssente yo.
There is also that problem I have. But others just that I don't even have the time, But me, I'm open even to being married again, but I know kuja correct.
Waliwo let's tell some allegations ezavanga ziraga nti you were dating with an Nigerian artist. The other guy Marwan.
Nigerian?
Yes.
Jamaican?
Yeah, Jamaican. Yes, Jamaican.
But we weren't dating. That was just an incident, a night that went wrong. It was a night that went south.
Explain that to the people.
That I wasn't dating the Jamaican. We just come from the studio, excited, happy, amanyi, excitement.com. Then from there we went chicken tonight and things went south. Then from there it was for police, it was for court, it was for the guys who attacked us and beat us in the chicken night were sent to prison for a year and a half. So it was just an excited night that just ended so unfortunately.
Yes.
Now you're reaching. Ata abalala who've received so many blessings.
Yagwa relationships zabeeramu zonna tasettlinga.
That's not my problem.
Tonight,
no, that's not my problem. For me, I know that when on my side things I'm doing well, things are moving. I just thank God.
Angela, oyinayo ku mwana?
Sina mwana. Sirina.
At that age, tulaba okulirira Angela.
Omanyi mubala emyaka zange instead of focusing on your own. Okitegeera? So simanyi, first of all, you don't know my age. You're just going to continue guessing. Mwenda mu guessing just. Temumanyi emyaka zange. So mubala ebyange temubala ezizo. Okitegeera nze me I know I'm developing gwe muli awo mu bibuuzo.
Katuswale eri audience. Ne bafani bo. Tell us your true age.
Nedda bambi, never. Nze ebya age sibyogera ebya age.
Wafumbirwa ine emyaka emeka.
This one thinks he's now very clever. But I was young. I was in my teens. I was young. I got married too young.
You were 19.
But you continue guessing.
Angela.
But you guys, do I look this good? Because the obsession of my age. Omanyi what it means to me. Abantu baloza, I'm so old, but bebandaba they are like, wow. So that's the confusion. Jemulimu. Tebundaba. Chemba kola.
Like, have you ever been in a serious relationship?
Yes, I was married.
Kale, waliko mu serious relationship. Naye ensonga ziri z'okuba nti munne kale olubuto lwakwatayo nogaye.
Olubuto?
Kumwana like pregnant.
No, I don't have a child. Sina abaana.
Katono nnyo. When was your last time to have sex?
Have you heard the question?
I'm serious.
Do you see why I've been avoiding you guys for all these months? Ebibuuzo byammwe. The same questions that don't end. I hear when was the last time I had sex? I'm hearing it. And when I avoid you guys, you say I'm avoiding you guys.
You don't have to avoid that.
So I should now come on TV and start telling you the last time I had sex. And you also want me now to talk and say,
Mukadanyirira.
Mbiranze. Siri mukadde, I wish you knew.
Toli mukadanyirira.
Just nyirira. I think now these men are just in love. You listen to the questions here. Munange, that's my private business. Mbiranze.
Lwaki abakyala nga mmwe mwevumbidde nnyo okuwasa naddala mu America okuwasa abavubuka? Recent twalabye mukwano gwo Nfanfeewo Desire Luzinda ng'akoze emikolo ne Levikson. Babe naawe tugambe naye wano mu line gy'okutte.
But how is that my business?
That's the same route you're going.
Be bakoze ebintu byabwe, nze nkola ebintu byange. I follow my things, I do my things in my time, my way. Ate tewali agenda kunteeka ku pressure. So there's nothing I'm following. And there's no direction I'm going except the Angela Katatumba direction, which is stress-free.
Does this say that musajja you're going to come out publicly? Or you're public, you have to make sense of your public.
My dear, even in public, njagala, I try so hard to hide, but bivaayo. Kubanga olaba munteka muina lugambo. So even that I can't avoid it.
Let's talk about music.
Kale. Music munange is for all my music to go to its greatest lengths, for God to take my music to every corner in the world, and to be one of the greatest musicians in the world, for my music to be enjoyed by all types of generations. That's my prayer. And to sing on all the biggest stages. That's my prayer.
But you don't put in much
I don't put in so much effort because I don't have that time. I put in, as of now, 15% effort in music and 85% in business. And why? Because music so far doesn't give the money that and the standard of living that I'm used to. It comes, yes, there's money in music, but nowhere near as much as in business. So this is the struggle that I'm in right now.
Some people think nti abamu ku bayimbi bajja just to waste time. Nakutwalira biseera by'abantu. Abamu balowooza nti gw'omu ku bo.
Nedda bambi, sitwala obudde bw'abantu. Nange ndi awo, nange nkola, okitegeera, mbakoze music. Tolaba we ndi ekola bulungi. So it's there, but those ones who can afford to hire me, hire me. I'm very available. And then the ones who can't afford, keep it moving. But I'm available and I'm serious.
Omuntu promoter abanga akwagala oliwa sentiment.
It depends. Everything is negotiable. Me, I always say around Kampala, maybe 3 million, up country, depending on the accommodations, because I travel with security, makeup artists. I travel with the whole team, so I have to take care of that whole team. So it depends. So everything is negotiable. From maybe 5 or 6 million, it's negotiable. Everything's negotiable.
Angela, we know trending right now.
tumupangise ku luno oluyimba bweru tulikoledde abantu balwagala.
There's obviously Tony Rabida and Wendy
3 million tulaba nga oba obasedde.
and others.
Tulaba nti
Ate when ngenda kuyimba, am I going for a whole album launch? I'm doing 2-3 songs and I'm out. Or ate you've paid for what?
Hey.
I sing the whole album, 14 songs. To bore myself and others. Even then that's too little money to go and sing for an album.
amaanyi ebiseera biri nnyo ng'okyali ne Daddy Andre ne kasita yayingira ensiko.
What's ensiko?
Kasita yava mu bya kasita like you guys kasita mwayawuka mu byokuba nti mukolagana mu bya love ne music. Nawe music wunakira ddala tokyawulikikako yadde n'akamu n'akeddagala.
Munange, music, let me tell you the truth. I've just not given it all my time. Okitegeera? But I'm trying really to put some time in music. Ntekamu 15% in music and 85% in business. Okitegeera? So it's not my breadwinner. Sente zange teziva mu music. So I cannot put too much emphasis on music. So just nkola byenkola, then mbivamu. It's not that serious.
Lwaki music tomuvaamu n'okola?
N'ogenda mu farming.
No, but music is my passion. Music is my talent. So I enjoy it. Okitegeera? Yeah, so I'm lucky to do what I enjoy.
Oba sente zaakusukkako n'ogamba tolina kyazikolamu kogendemu ebyo musitinga essente.
That's right?
The music oba olw'okuba yakugwa like olina a lot of money n'ogamba kozisaasaanyeeko mu kuyimba.
Kusanya.
Yes, the point is he's trying to say that maybe you have a lot of money and you don't have where to spend it. Then you decide to invest it. Then you decided to come to disturb us in music.
To disturb you. But lucky me that I can do music part-time. Others can't afford to do it part-time. So what I can do, if the music picks, it picks. If it doesn't, I just see. I don't kill myself. But I do my best. When I put an album out there, I've done my best.